Hey everyone, welcome back.
Yes, welcome back. We're here with me, Katie Gorey.
And Alec. I'm going to make him say it.
And
Alec!
Alec.
No, not you, him.
Okay. Okay, I get it now.
Yeah.
So, last time we were just talking shit, and we're going to continue talking shit, whether you like it or not. If our upload schedule has been anything like it has been, we are now into next year, even though us now haven't moved at all.
Yeah.
That being the case, I'm going to preemptively say I'm sorry, not for the lack of uploads, but for the impending world disasters I'm sure have happened by then.
And Happy New Year.
And Happy New Year. And by world disasters, I mean, of course, the slew of video game movies that are coming out next year.
I can't wait for those.
I have my doubts. I mean, I think with the current directors who make these films, have you noticed like all of like the video game films have just been like they've used like Pac-Man and video game characters? The kids these days have no idea who they know who they are, but they don't know why they're influential. But now, of course, we have directors and producers who grew up with games like Sly Cooper and stuff like that, which is why they're being made as films.
Yeah.
It's a generational thing and it takes a while. I personally, I'm looking for... I can see a few games that would make good films. I can't think of them off the top of my head.
I think Ratchet and Clank will be good.
Yeah, I can see that. And the reason I can't think of them off the top of my head is because, honestly, I don't want to see them. I don't want to mention them because the off chance that I say it and then it'll be jinxed. And it will make a film and it'll be an awful film.
Yeah.
Or
you'll say it'll be terrible and then it'll be amazing.
Yeah. Okay, I'm just gonna say it. I think Bastion would be an interesting one, but
they're making Bastion into a film?
No, they're not. But I'm saying if they do,
it would be good.
It'd be brilliant if they did it correctly.
Yeah, that's always an issue.
But it doesn't filter because movies and games are two completely different art forms. There's no crossover.
I would watch a Tasmanian tiger film.
I think that'd only be good for like a nostalgic kind of reason, but...
And because, he's really, really cute.
Yeah, but beyond that, it's like, with a film, you are the audience watching an event happen. But with a game, you are the character making the story progress.
Yeah.
And there's no way it can translate.
Not very well.
No way it can translate effectively, should I say.
No.
Ty, mate, good to see you again.
I always liked this character.
Yeah, he's a pretty cool
You
character.
saved anyone today?
But kind of like segueing perfectly from the movie talk into what I addressed last time, which no doubt, if any significant time has passed, then you've probably ignited the rage of the entire fandom, because I honestly did not enjoy Five Nights at Freddy's 4.
No.
It's getting a film, so that's why it crosses over. But okay, I'm just going to say this right now, I think the gameplay is genius. I think like the fact that Scott breaks the rules in every game, I think is genius. Like, you establish rules in the first game, you build upon them in the second game, you break all the rules in the third game, and then you kind of use a different rule set in the fourth game. It's like the game keeps changing, and that I think is brilliant. I thought the idea of implementing audio cues was fantastic, and it really set the horror in motion. However, I have played the other Five Nights at Freddy's games, and you become immune to the jump scares after that point.
Yeah, of course. You would do with any game, really.
Honestly, if it jumps... Honestly, it's desensitized me to jump scares now. But it just...
The aquarangs work like regular boomerangs.
I'm just remembering it. I'm just remembering that last episode it did. It was just, turn on the lights, turn around,
it's just
jump scare. Yeah, it just got so repetitive. And when the jump scares don't do anything to you, then what do you have left?
No. I didn't like the games at all, really. I watched somebody play the fourth game, and they got really frustrated in playing it, and I fully agreed with them, because it scaled the difficulty quite substantially.
Yeah. After like the, I think it's on like the 4th night, they introduce another animatronic, and its personal rules are a bit tweaked. Which is another example of breaking the rules, and I think the more times a game does that, the more times it gives you variety. I think is always a positive.
I don't like the idea that you have to have specific rangs that work underwater. Why wouldn't the ones that we've got work?
Because they're not as aerodynamic.
It's a boomerang. It has to be aerodynamic to work.
Yeah. It's one of those things where it's like, you can think about it. What?
Good luck, mate.
What?
Did you forget about her?
You can swim fast
Yes.
by tapping the jump button to gain speed.
She doesn't have a name.
Let's go find Elle.
Look at those eyes.
Oh god! I see why I completely forgot about this character.
Yeah.
Holy shit, that voice is annoying.
It is very annoying. One thing I don't like about this level is it's got directional orbs. And if you miss one of them, you will have no idea where it is.
Yeah. You know how I said that the game like very nicely reminds you where things are and stuff? There are a few levels which just it completely forgets about that.
Yeah.
Okay, just on the off chance that really is a year since this is posted,
I doubt it.
Yeah,
Just because we're doing them together, I can upload them more frequently.
Okay, yeah. Basically, like, certain elements of games, they kind of help out the player in, like, figuring out where they are relative to everything else.
Yeah.
And that's like... When you do this stuff at, like, an academic level, I don't do game design, but, you know...
You know the principles.
Yeah, I'm involved in a lot of that stuff, you know, but, it's... Yeah, there's, like, different rules, and you really wouldn't believe just how many rules you have to follow, just because people are stupid.
Yeah, they are. It is a shame, though. We shouldn't have to do that just for these people.
You shouldn't have to, but it's like... It's really strangely intuitive. It's like, it's so obvious that you forget about it. And because you're building this from the ground up, you have to start with what's obvious.
Yeah.
And a lot of people, it's very easy to forget about it.
This is the cog that catches a lot of people out.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Because they don't know it's here.
Yeah, I remember looking for ages for that one.
Yeah, there's a lot of cogs in these underwater levels where they'll hide it. It's mean.
I will say they hid things very well in this game.
They did, especially considering there's there's coral. You see that one there? Bottom right, it looks like a cog from distance.
It does,
It catches you off.
That's clever. Frustrating, but clever.
Yeah.
And yeah, isn't there like this huge ocean level later on?
Yeah.
God, I hated that one.
Yeah, that one's the worst.
It's too big.
It is very large.
And then there's that weird fucking jump you gotta do. You have to like glide from platform to platform and then moving.
Yes, I know about that one, and you have to wait for it to sync up as well because they'll desync with each other.
Yeah, the jump is physically impossible.
It's
otherwise.
very difficult to do, yeah.
The sweet little angels of wonder.
Now, I don't know if this is male or female.
Now I can't find them anywhere. Please, can you
sounds
help
like an
me?
effeminate man, but I just don't know.
I'm gonna assume that the character's female.
Yeah, I'm gonna assume that, but the voice doesn't seem to fit. And considering that Seahorse, the male, is the one that carries and looks after the children, it could be a male.
The only male animal that gives birth to the young. Because the female impales them with an ovipositor.
That sounds nasty.
That's a fun word, isn't it? Ovipositor.
Yeah. What does that even mean?
It's basically, it's an... Why am I describing how seahorses have sex? Basically, it's an appendage that they use to inject eggs.
I see.
So, yeah.
Right, so it's like a female penis.
Kinda. I guess. If you,
Yeah,
if you
because
think about
males
it.
do sperm, females do eggs.
Yeah, but it's yeah, it's very strange from our perspective.
Mm.
However, you know,
humans don't do it.
seahorses are like one of the most romantic creatures out there, though. They mate for life. They hug each other.
Hmm. That's cute.
They enjoy moonlit nights.
Huh.
Which is it's weird,
That is weird.
but also kind of adorable.
Yeah, kinda. Oh, for God's sake.
Ugh, getting disoriented in these underwater levels is a bitch.
Yeah, it is. Especially from all the enemies with their massive hitboxes.
Mm.
The fish have huge hitboxes for no apparent reason.
Yeah. I think it's because it wouldn't be a challenge otherwise.
My babies. My precious babies.
Okay, that character's
Thank you
definitely
so
male.
much, little orange fish creature.
That character's
How can
definitely
I
male.
ever
You think?
repay ya? Hey,
Yes, I
know.
don't know.
The voice
You can have
doesn't.
this
You're right. The
sparkly
voice
rock
doesn't
I
fit.
found in the sand.
No.
All right.
Okay, that I think is an explainable case of fate of the world because they didn't know what it was. That I can explain. But the other characters been like, "Oi, I'll give you this MacGuffin. You need to save the world if you beat me at this arbitrary task."
Exactly. But with this one, you actually had to save children.
Okay,
That's
yeah.
acceptable, you know? Oh, I missed one. See what I mean? It's so
Even-
easy just to lose one.
Yeah, even if they did know what the Thunder Egg was, I think it'd be perfectly explainable to say, "Listen, my kids are missing."
Hmm. Okay, I'll make an exception for you.
Yeah. Although you could have just asked. I mean, I'm like the generic, stereotypical hero character, so I'm somehow obligated by the laws of the universe to do everything that the standard person would consider quote-unquote good.
Yes.
For, like, no reason as well.
Hmm.
No gain to me. I'm putting myself in danger for people I don't know.
Yeah, only in video games does that ever happen.
I probably wouldn't be rewarded for this either. I don't seem to have any kind of social or financial life outside of this.
Hmm.
So I guess I'm really just helping people for no reason.
Yeah. Same with Spyro, he's just everyone's bitch.
Yeah, that always kind of hit me about video games and stuff. It's like, you've played Crash Twinsanity before, right?
Oh god, don't remind me of that awful game.
I know, but there's this one scene which made me laugh, and it was like, it was really towards the start of the game where you first met Cortex, and you like, pair up with him.
And he's dressed as your sister.
No, it's past that. It's like it's past when you start cooperating a bit.
Right, okay.
And you meet that farmer, and he's all like, "These damn worms have been eating all my Wumpa fruits." And then he's about to give you this. He's about to give you this quest, and then just Cortex straight up disintegrates it.
Ooh.
And he's like, "Dude, we're on a time limit. Remember? I'm a villain. Have you forgotten?"
That's brilliant, actually. I'd forgotten that.
And I was just like, yeah.
It's good, that.
Fate of the world.
Yeah. And
I'm making that a meme. I'm making that a recurring joke. Fuck it.
okay.
Fuck all of you.
Should we go in there first, or do you want to do the main mission first?
Go in there first.
Go in there first.
Yeah.
Okay. I can show you that glitch then. Do 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 do.
Da, 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 da.
Boom.
I hate this song, but it's so catchy.
It is very catchy.
It's like it's every cliche.
It keeps getting stuck on nothing.
Yeah, it's because the underwater levels suck.
They
Have
do
you forgotten?
Yeah.
I thought the boss. Oh, spoilers. I thought the boss was very clever. You know, with the you have to dive in the water and then get like the fucking hydrogen tanks.
Yeah, the shark. Oh, this is the wrong one. Please do that.
But it's so it's like, it's a really good idea, but I don't think it was very well implemented. If you get me. Like, it took me ages to figure it out because there's no indication
of what
you need to do. It's like,
there is kind of one. There's the bubbles that you can see, but they're so difficult to see that
and
it makes it
like
difficult.
if you look around these water levels, there's many things that cause bubbles, so you kind of dismiss them. That might just be like your source of oxygen or whatever. That's what I thought at least. But then you have like the bait buckets. I thought it was to do with the bait buckets at first. I didn't know what you had to do. And it was... Didn't you have the icy rangs by that point?
Yes, I think so. The frosty rang. Well, actually... Yeah, you would do.
Yeah, so I was constantly trying to hit it with the frosty rangs, and I thought it was like, oh, well, maybe I have to do with these. At least I think so, I don't know. But my point is, it's not intuitive what you have to do.
No.
Like, I didn't even know the hydrogen tanks were a thing, I didn't even know you had to hit them with the flamey rangs. But the idea itself, if they maybe pulled it off a bit better, I think it would have been really good.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not, like I said, I'm not a game designer. I don't know how you would retweak it, you know?
No, I don't know. But I think it's solid the way it works as it is. You just have to take a little time to figure it out.
You have to... The thing is, you have to actually explore the environment. But when there's a shark in the water, the last thing you want to do is go in the water!
Yeah.
So, okay, I'm in a boss fight with a shark. What's the one thing I don't want to do? Go in the water with the shark.
Okay, let's go in the water.
Yeah. And then, of course, you know, little 8-year-old me, constantly forgetting that breathing is a thing.
That's not a good idea.
Yeah, I just straight up drowned a lot of the time.
Wow. Dum-de-dum. Okay, I don't have to go around again.
Do these platforms have a slow mode?
Yes.
Oh. God.
No, they don't. Well, they all go at different speeds, but they're all set. They never change speed.
Yeah.
Thankfully. I always thought that was a little arbitrary. Having to do this stupid platforming here it's just unnecessary.
Yeah. A little bit. But, I always thought it was arbitrary. You know when you collect something, you spend ages just like... I know Legend of Zelda did that shit. But they didn't do it originally.
Right.
So I get why they did it. But if you play the first Zelda, it's like you get an item and it's just okay, we got the item, cool.
Yeah.
But I think they started doing like the huge kind of big display of look at this item I got to either A, kind of build up the gravity of what you just got, and to kind of let you know this is what you've got.
Yeah.
But it doesn't make any sense why you do it.
No.
Which is why it's weird. I think Egoraptor did like a big talk on that, and he's like a million times the individual I am, so go check out what he's done with that shit.
Uh-oh.
Oh no, quicksand.
Come on.
Wow, you suck at this.
I'm sorry, I'm trying to move at the same time.
Yeah.
There we go. Now I've got to wait for coconuts to regrow.
Oh, that didn't take very long.
No.
But,
there we go.
yeah, I think the biggest criminal for the unnecessarily long look at this item I got. Star Fox Adventures.
Never played any of those.
Don't. Or actually do, because it's a horrible game.
Really?
Oh god.
I know you can get on you.
Really, really quite awful. But it was like every little collectible item in the game, every little one.
They got this whole scene.
It was a cinematic.
Were there many of them? At least?
Yeah.
There's quite a lot.
Yeah, it was this whole like cinematic of the character just fucking thrilled at this little health pickup.
Wow.
That you got, and it would take. I think it was like 40 seconds. 40
Jesus
seconds of
Christ.
cinematic, and the animation was so derpy. And you see, animation, that's a subject I do know.
It is.
Fuck, it was so... the eyes were crossed, it was like, the model wasn't... It had decent fur textures for the time.
Right, yeah.
But it was still, like... It was unfocused in kind of a creepy way. It's like, the eyes wouldn't make eye contact very often. And, it was kind of awkward. Kind of stiff,
Yeah.
But god, that was... I'd recommend playing that game just so you can just appreciate...
Witness it.
Just witness its glory, because I wouldn't call it a terrible game, it's definitely playable, but it's very broken, it's very inconsistent.
Right.
Like, you know how Tai 2 had those helicopter levels and it had those, like, really... It kind of, in that sense, it was very broken.
Yes, it was.
But no, Star Fox. Because the original Star Fox room, the fucking fighter space jets and the... God, that was brilliant. I mean, I got Star Fox 64 for the 3DS back when the 3DS first came out. Well, I was kind of late on the bandwagon, so it wasn't when it first came out, but it was when the game definitely... Yeah, that was brilliant. Remastering of that old game, which I never played.
Cool.
Like I said, I had a handheld at first.
Yeah. Right, so over here is where the glitch is.
Fantastic.
Oh
yeah, the boat. I remember that.
Right. See this wonderful texture that doesn't actually make any sense at all?
Yeah. Oh god, yeah.
Doesn't connect with
that
anything
is
at all.
some UV mapping shit right there.
Yeah. It doesn't exist.
Whoa!
And there's this.
Oh, there's no skybox there.
Well, yeah, there's something missing.
Yeah.
So it completely messes with the graphics.
You can't render it.
No.
Fuck.
So it just tries to replicate. Yeah, not good. But I just like the fact that this entire world is based in water.
Yeah.
Everything, even the bits on land.
Yeah. Well, it's like,
And there's no splash sound.
Oh, that's weird.
It is weird.
It's like, you ever play Half-Life?
I know of it. There's also this here as well, look, where the text just runs out.
Oh, I see. Well, I'll just explain my train of thought for the people who have experienced the visual gaming masterpiece that is the Half-Life series.
Right.
Masterpiece of storytelling. But because
There's the trees, by the way, over there, sticking up under the ground.
Because the way the engine works, there's like these big blocks of water fucking everywhere. Especially if you like download a map for Gary's Mod or something. Yeah, you just basically do this. You just have this massive square of water.
Nice.
Well, you know, the player's never going to see it.
No, that's true. What I'll have to do is, at the end of the video, I'll come back here, and I'm going to swim to that island, because I want to show it to you.
Fantastic.
But I won't subject people to watch me swim the entire way, so we'll just stay silent for that and I'll crop it out.
Okay. Well, I'm not going to stay silent, I might talk more shit.
Well, I'd rather just cut it straight out so we're not actually forcing people to watch us swim the entire way. We can continue talking when we get there.
Fair enough. But,
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, it's really quite amazing that cause I've played games where you have that infinity zone, you know, the outside of the map area, and there's like all these assets that weren't used in the level just there. And I know quite a few people who didn't quite get it, who just kind of wondered why it was all there. It's because it's easier to make something inaccessible than it is to completely remove it. It's actually quite amazing.
Yeah, that does make sense. Yeah, especially for a video game.
Yeah, because if you remove one item, it might fuck up everything.
Yeah, it's true, because they've got dependencies.
Yeah, if you ever read the book Mogworld, that is an amazing book.
Right.
But there's a... I won't spoil it. It's a very good read, but it basically what we're talking about with like dependencies. There's like a whole chapter where that's like the setting. One small thing gets deleted, and just everything gets fucked up because of it.
Right.
But it's easy to make it totally inaccessible to the player. Like with Minecraft, the giant zombies, they can only spawn in a light level that is between, I believe, 13 and 7. Right. So not between 7 and 13, between 13 and 7. So it has to be greater than 13, but less than 7.
That's impossible.
Yes, it is. Well done for making that observation. But yeah, it's because it didn't work, so they made it physically impossible.
That's a good idea.
Yeah. But that would be easier than
just deleting
because you have to make sure everything else then worked.
Okay, that's an interesting way of doing it.
But yeah, that's it's a little game I made out of games.
Of course.
When if you find the Infinity Zone, just seeing what you can see, you know, all the little assets that got taken out.
Yeah.
Because something was wrong with it or something. It's like you can find whole levels sometimes just there, completely empty. I know World of Warcraft is like a big name when you talk about like unused levels, like whole dungeons just like walled off because they just didn't work. But you can only access them if there's one I know back when I used to play that game. There's one where you have to be a particular class, a particular race, and you have to use a particular move to get into it, and you have to like you kind of like do like a leap over a wall or something. I don't know.
Right. Okay.
And you clip through, and you're in there. And it's based off of like one of the Buddhist levels of hell.
Oh my god! Right.
Yeah, it's underwater, and there are all these mutilated corpses suspended upside down from chains.
Jesus.
You can see why they removed it.
Yeah, kind of. Damn. I hate that section with the eels, because this strange seahorse creature, tells you that you can swim faster by pressing the X button, but the X button is also the button you use to skip text.
Oh.
So when you're trying to swim, then that text comes up. Piss off.
Oh yeah, cool, the stun lock enemies.
Yeah. Good job, dude.
Oh no, that creature's stuck in the cage. Don't worry, I'll get you out of there.
It's okay, they don't do any damage.
Seriously?
Look at my health.
Oh my god. What?
It's because inside these cages is just bubbles, so no matter what the sharks do, you can just get it back instantly.
Wow, that just completely removes all the challenge, doesn't it?
Kind of, yeah.
I don't see what I found so difficult about this level when I was younger. Probably because I was stupid. Than I am now.
Stupider. Well, you're seeing me play it, and I've played this game more times than I can even remember, so
yeah.
I know everything about how to play it.
Yeah, I think it's nice to just have at least one game like that where you play to the point where you can still keep playing it, but it's like you know everything.
Yeah.
Every square pixel.
But you just love it so much that you can just continue
Yeah.
forever. Now, there was something I saw in the cutscene that I've never seen before.
Really?
Yeah, there was something on this island here that was floating over there. I don't know what it was, but I want to find out.
Maybe it was one of the portrait boxes.
No, it was corporeal. It was visible.
Oh.
So I don't know quite what it was. It looked like a life, but there isn't a life there. I know there isn't a life there.
Yeah.
So we'll find out.
I trust that you know. It's like I said back in the Sly Cooper thing, the second Legend of Spyro game,
Right.
that was one I played to death. I don't know why. I think it's because it was like one of the only games I had for the Wii, and you kind of want to get your money's worth from ultimately just a mistake.
Yeah, I suppose so. Yeah, you do.
Yeah. But it was, I don't know why, it was just so playable. In a weird way.
Oh god, this controller is driving me up the wall. The X button is unresponsive.
Oh dear.
So, when I'm swimming, I'm slowing down. It's not helpful.
I need to Let's Play Bastion at some point.
That'd be cool, actually. I'd watch that.
Oh, it's...
But it's quite long.
It is, but I can do it quickly. You know, because... like I say, it's another one of those games I just know every, like, in and out of how to do.
Right.
If I was starting again from scratch with, like, none of the weapons or the upgrades you can get, then yeah, it would take significantly longer.
Yeah.
But because there's like 2 weapons I have which I just rock with.
Which are?
The Brusher's Pike and the Marksman Carbine.
Okay, yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, the Brusher's Pike because it's
long.
It's long and you can just jab with it and stun lock enemies.
Can you do something else with it, like jump further?
You can throw with it.
Right.
If you throw it, it's like this railgun effectively, and when you get the lineup that's just perfect, and you hurl that thing. Oh, it's so satisfying. But it's I usually don't throw it. I usually just kind of like roll around and just jab repeatedly.
Yeah.
Because it's a very effective way of using it. But the carbine, it's just you can move around with it. You can be stationary, and you can take out just about any enemy with one well-placed shot.
Yeah.
And that's another thing that's just so satisfying. But the bow, the breaker's bow, and the war machete are also 2 other weapons that just they're so beautiful to use.
Yeah.
In a strange way. Are you trying to find this floating object?
Yeah, I'm sure it's around here. I wonder if it was just an opal.
Maybe.
I could see.
Maybe it's like another draw distance error.
Maybe. I doubt it was pertinent. So.
This is gonna look. If you keep trying to look for it, it's gonna drive you crazy.
Yeah, I'm not gonna look for it. I don't need it. I know I don't need it, so it's fine.
Yeah.
I should have enough opals, considering I went to that other place first. I never do that.
Well, you did it now.
I did it now. Yay, we have enough.
Good.
Dun, dun, dun. I'm gonna super bite this bitch. Or mega bite.
Whatever it's called. Yeah, the super attack, which every enemy around you just kind of stops and gathers around to admire before you just wipe them the fuck out.
This makes no sense.
Rex was worried about me again.
It's like, oh shit, he's doing his megabyte, let's watch.
Isn't he a sweetheart?
Shouldn't we get out of the way?
Well,
no, shush.
No, just enjoy it. I love the fact that her sunglasses kind of go through her head.
By the way, I found this on the way.
Okay.
The arms of them just go right into her eyes. It's like, oh.
They do, but okay, the next time you see him, the earrings are the exact same colour.
Yeah, it kind of looks like they're just
and it looks
out.
like they're just impaling her face, and now I can't unsee.
Yeah, I know. I always see that.
It's like the thing with the GoldenEye cover, and if you just think he has like a really stretched mouth. Have you ever seen that?
No, I don't know.
Just put like a plug of it in the video.
Okay, I'll pop it in now.
Yeah, you cannot unsee. He has a very stretched mouth.
Alright, we need to do a race.
Oh joy.
Yeah. Races are great. And here's Elle.
Not in that way. We want to be politically correct.
Elle got here quick.
Wow. Look, see. No. Stop! I feel dirty.
Are you up for a race? See if
But
you can keep
I was gonna say, the glasses you cannot unsee. Cannot unsee the impaling her face.
Oopsie daisy.
Oh no, the terrible controls have fucked you up.
It's fine. He goes incredibly quickly underwater, but he's less than half my speed on land.
I know. It's one of those, you ever played Super Mario Sunshine?
No, but I have seen lots of Let's Plays and speedruns of it, so I know exactly what happens.
Well, it's one of those games which was the bane of my existence for a good long time.
Why?
I don't know, I just found it so frustrating. But there's like racing segments.
Yeah.
And the guy you race, on some levels, is a pain in your dick. Like,
Okay.
you just like wall jump and fucking acrobatics his way up to the end of the race, and it was like so frustrating that if you weren't like playing your A game the entire race, you just get left in the dust immediately. It was like the exact opposite of Super Mario 64.
Wow.
But then there's this one level where you have to race him, but the flag for the race is like right there on like the next platform over, and if you know how, you can get to it just like in one well-placed jump. And let me tell you, there is nothing more satisfying than like aiming it right, getting that jump, nailing it, and you're just waiting at the flag for this guy to go through the entire circuit around the entire map and then reach you.
Oh wow. It's like that in Mario 64 as well, isn't it?
Yeah,
when you're racing Koopa.
Yeah, and because not only is that character painfully slow,
Yeah.
but he does like the most counterintuitive like path.
He does, yeah.
And you see how this you have to go through each ring. There was none of that in these games. It's like Nintendo thought, right, we're gonna have this race, and it's gonna be like this really long track. And I feel so bad for the programmer who like sat and made this really elaborate race and like kind of like thought to himself, yeah, this is gonna really challenge
really
people. This is gonna be great.
And then you're just jumping straight to the end.
Yeah, he's just bypassing the fuck out of it.
Wow.
Now I want you to have it.
Fate of the world!
He was given to it as a trophy. I will accept that he didn't want to part with it. Look at
Fate
this,
of the world!
Look at this stopwatch. Have you ever known a stopwatch to have 3 hands?
No. No, I haven't.
No.
They only have one hand, don't they?
Yeah. Well, they can have multiple dials for like minutes and
Minutes,
microseconds
seconds,
and
nanoseconds,
yeah, stuff like that.
milliseconds.
But never on the same dial.
Because then it'd be confusing.
It would.
Right, we're gonna go to the island.
Huh?
We're gonna go to the island you're talking about.
Well, not yet.
Not yet.
I wanted to get up here and then do this amazing jump. Once I'm on the right side.
Do you know,
doesn't really matter.
I just love when you get to like a really high up part of the game and you can just see the whole map. It's always very satisfying, I find. That was fucking amazing.
I love doing that.
That was amazing. And then you can get the opals.
Yep.
Yeah.
And that's it. Should shake his ass. Oh, his animation was cut off.
I like idle animations.
Does it every time he gets wet. He doesn't do it until he does that. When his state changes, he doesn't actually get wet. So if he does that, oh hang on, I never used to do it when I was. Never mind.
Don't think about it.
No. Maybe I just didn't go deep enough when I first started doing that. Puns.
Double entendre.
That too. God, this button, it's driving me up the wall. Just make sure I've got everything. We're good.
Yep, we're good. Now we can just watch Tide swim his ass over the
on
fucking...
water though, unfortunately, because we can't dive when we're outside the map.
Oh,
which is really strange. Yeah.
Maybe it's because there's like only one layer of water.
I guess.
And there's no. It's completely two-dimensional.
Yeah, because if you start going too far, you fall off the plane.
Ah.
Which is interesting.
I mean, apart from the music, this is like I think this is one like the prettier maps.
It is, because they put a lot of effort into the underwater sections.
Yeah. Plus, there's the
coral and stuff.
Plus, this is one time where like Ty's color scheme of just orange and red kind of works. But then a lot of it's just the sandy color, and then again you have the character kind of blend in.
I actually kind of forgot that when you get max speed, you can actually hold down the X button to keep that max speed.
Oh, that's handy.
I actually forgot about that. I'm sorry for all the clicking. Okay.
But, you know, like I said, Eager Raps is a better talk on colour theory in games than I can possibly do, so... yeah.
You just want to talk all the way there, don't you?
No. I'm just gonna stop advertising other channels in the middle of yours. That might be a good idea.
I also love there's just no splash, there's no sound, there's no effect, nothing. Actually, it's not that far away.
No.
It's coming into distance now.
So, what is this island?
It's special.
It's special.
It is very special.
This is like one of the things I've not seen.
This is why it's special.
Oh.
It's floating.
Oh.
And it is hollow.
That is fantastic.
Yeah.
If you think about it, everything in this game is hollow.
It is, yes.
But this is like a special.
But some things have collision. This has no collision at all.
Okay, this is weird. You know, I'm not sure what program was used to make this game, but in Maya, if you haven't like normal mapped something, then it will just appear as like an empty void to everything. Like, you know how it looked when you found that missing piece of texture and it wasn't rendering correctly and you got those graphical bugs?
Yeah.
It just kind of looks like that, or it doesn't render at all. And now Ty's invisible. Oh, no, he's not.
He's just underneath the sand.
And usually the inside of a model is where it's not mapped correctly. Well, it's not mapped at all, but the inside of that model, well, you can see it. There's a texture on it.
Right.
Why?
That seems odd. Yeah. Like it was there. Maybe you can just see through it? I don't know.
Maybe. I don't know. Well, I'm not the best at 3D.
Oh,
I've kind of only just taken it up, but as far as I know, you shouldn't be able to do that.
I fell off the map.
You fell off the map. How long is he gonna fall?
Forever. He doesn't actually stop until you exit the level.
Oh. I just feel bad for him at this point.
Yeah, you physically can't do anything but move the camera, and this is all it does.
Yeah.